Okay, right, countdown has been and gone. My body's in tatters, but maybe my mind can still pluck a few threads together to run through Discworld. We have entered Act 3, and it's a little unclear what's going on. I think this is more of a reference to some stuff within Discworld that's going a little bit over my head, considering I haven't read the books since I was a child. But the dragon is back, despite us custarding it out of existence. And the patrician saw it and just looked at us and said, well, it's your problem now. And as far as I understand, we're meant to prove that we're a hero, but there's weird things that one has to do to be a hero in the disc. So we're off to go and prove ourselves. Now, I don't think we have any directions as to how to go about that, so we're going to rub ourselves against everything until we get something. Nobby, can you help us on that front? Oh, right, yeah, this is your hero meter, right? Does that mean I check with Nobby to see if I'm a hero or not? Why am I in my assumedly undies? That's right, we were meant to put on some kind of mask. Is that a heart or a tattoo or whatnot? We need some kind of book.
So tell me, what would be the odds of me slaying a dragon if I had a birthmark and if I recited a magic spell?
That one's tricky. I would reckon it's about 275,000 to 1.
Do I have to, like, make myself here?
So tell me, what would be the odds of me slaying a dragon if I had a birthmark and if I recited a magic spell and if I was wearing a black mask?
Do you know? What do you think, Carrot? I reckon that would be 375,000 to 1.
Am I meant to do some combination here? It's a little lost on me. Maybe I meant to find something else. Or maybe a bunch of other things that I could then say, hey, what if I did all of this? And then I probably have to go and then do all of this.
So tell me, what would be the odds of me slaying a dragon if I recited a magic spell and if I was wearing a black mask?
Ah, now that's an easy one. I'd say 300,000 to 1.
Yeah, I think what we need to do is add enough nonsense to that so he says it's 1,000,000 to 1, and I think if you're 1,000,000 to 1, then you can be a hero. God knows. Hail, friend.
Look, I haven't done anything to you. Why don't you just leave me alone?
Well, I'm a guard, sir. A guard has to...
To what?
Well, to guard, sir.
Ah, very good.
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? Fine.
Baziel's in with the lore dump here. So basically, they decided to kill a dragon. They have 1 in a million chance, and naturally 1 in a million works every time, so they need to make sure the odds are precisely 1 in 1 million. No one ever says it's a chance like 1 in 150,000, but it might work, right? Yeah, that sounds like Pratchett logic, which I can get behind. I like daft logic. Since we're already at the gate, let's go and check out the various areas around here to see if there's anything new and exciting that will aid us in our... Oh. What the hell is that?
Ah, now don't tell me it's purple and has 100 eyes. Am I close? Hey, who turned out the lights? Well, at least it's nice and warm and soft out here. How do I get out of this place? No, forget that last statement. How do I get to stay here?
Hey, that's cheating.
What?
That's cheating. You can't do that. Put that rotten thing away.
It's not cheating. It's just enriching the storyline.
Yes, it's in the rules.
It isn't.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
You can be quiet too, Mr. Handbag Face. And if you try to swap dice on me one more time, I shall do to your black monks what the Prophet Dundas did to the tribe of the Extralites, with both thumbs.
Excuse me, but what is that?
What?
There. The little pointy-headed thing. You've got a little piece hidden down your cleavage.
Oh, goodness me, I wonder how that got there.
Put it back.
Yes, I haven't had any fun with that one yet. Wait till it meets my monk this time.
Oh, just get on with the game.
I vaguely recall that from Discworld, that the gods are all playing a game, in a very literal sense. Very vaguely.
Just the ticket if I had a fishing rod. That doesn't work.
Right, we'll keep this in mind though. We may want a fishing rod to go fishing here, or it might just be a throwaway line. We already grabbed our coconut. Can we grab another?
I already have one of those.
Okay. Well spotted. Can't go up to the little Mount Olympus-like thing. This area is still out. Oh, hold on. The pass is still available. This game is not really good at showing you what is clickable in the overworld at all. But it seems like there continues to be nothing up in the pass here. How about the forests?
Ooh, perhaps it's time I sang about my favourite things.
Oh, he says that all the time. Maybe the lassie's back in her home here, where we got our first sampling of the custard that we applied onto the octopus. That wasn't there. Ah, she is back. Hello, Nanny Og.
Watcha, dearie.
Eek! Is it much of a living being a witch?
Actually, business hasn't been going all that well. I've lost my custard-making book, and I used to sell the most irresistible custard.
Really?
Well, it was a bit of a cheat. I used to put love potion in the custard. You couldn't help but fall in love with it.
So the book's gone. Why don't you try looking in the library?
You're such a thoughtful little man. Now come over here and sit on your old nanny's trick knee.
Eek! Let's not do something we'll regret, shall we?
How about a kiss for old nanny?
Eek! Madam, try not to remember who you are. Somehow, I didn't think your hobby would be knitting.
Ooh, I'm a devil for it. It's pretty hard to do, though. My cat Grebo keeps playing with the wool, the little scamp. Be careful if you go near him. He's not very happy about men in dresses.
It's not a dress. It's a robe of occult power.
It's got sequins.
I happen to like sequins. They happen to give a very nice occult sparkle, all right?
It's probably one of my favourite recurring jokes in all of this. Rincewind in a dress.
Madam, control yourself. I'm an accredited wizard.
Well, you know what they say about men with big hats?
I don't want... Really? What is it they say?
They've got big heads.
Oh. Right, well, don't be a stranger. Cheers. Don't move suddenly. She can smell fear a mile away. Don't look. Just keep calm and everything's going to be okay. Good grief. Where is all this wool coming from?
I'll give you a ninja. These are really charming animations, aren't they? They do the sound effects well for them as well.
Now, why wasn't I given one of these things all along?
Ooh, that was a very hidden mallet. Funny, I seem to recall there being a mallet in Discworld 2.
A king-size wooden mallet, just what I need.
Well, can knock some people out, no doubt. Be like the equivalent of the crowbar from Discworld Noir.
Nothing to be scared of here. That doesn't work. What a pretty little sheep. That doesn't work.
Now, is the implication that I should shear the sheep? Do I have anything that I could shear it with? Anything sharp? No, but maybe I can shove a firecracker up its arse.
That doesn't work.
Oh, okay, well... Just going by the logic of the octopus here. And knock out the sheep?
That doesn't work.
Can I just talk to the sheep?
That doesn't... What a pretty little sheep.
I suspect at some point we'll find something like shears or anything with a blade, and then we'll use that to cut off some wool here. What's the conspicuous pink line? That's the wool. Must be a magical sheep that somehow gives magical wool for Nanny Og to knit.
What What do we have here? Nanny Ogg's patent lie remover. Removes unsightly untruths, leaving behind just the odd white lie.
Could probably do with that.
That doesn't work.
Oh.
Nanny Ogg's inheritance accelerator. Why wait for the rest of their life? Nanny Ogg's special corn remover and passion potion. Must be for those with a foot fetish. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
I can't have any of these potions. They sound very helpful. Maybe Nanny Og could give me the...
Watch out, dearie.
Eek! About your patented lie remover potion.
It's my special truth potion.
Aha. Could I borrow some?
I'll only let you have some in return for a kiss. And this time, I'll be keeping my eyes open, so I will.
No.
What's your problem, Rincewind?
Oh, let's not be silly. I think I might be physically ill. Don't move suddenly. She can smell fear a mile away. Don't look. Just...
Right. I don't have the frog. How do I kiss her? Maybe by having a nice tankard first?
That doesn't work.
What can I do to get a lovely kiss with what's-her-face?
A fine little octopus, that. A nice sturdy picture frame.
Does she want her custard book back?
That doesn't work.
No, we're keeping that one.
What?
Eek! Right, well...
What?
About your... That... I think I...
Alright, we need a way to kiss her. Isn't that the dragon book? Oh, yeah, you're right. We switched the covers, didn't we?
The Secrets of Forbidden Confectionery, Volume 3, Love Custard for Beginners.
Is that true, though? God, I've forgotten, because we did the switcheroo. Well. That was last act. Well, the crystal ball's still there.
Well, more sort of quartz than crystal. Still, does the trick up. That doesn't work.
Right, well, maybe we'll find something that we can give her a kiss with. Maybe we can blind ourselves. She says she wants to keep her eyes open. Maybe we could make something dress up like us. Heavens knows, but I think we need something more before we come back here.
Empty. That doesn't work.
Give it a good kiss with a mallet. I thought about that.
Watch
Well,
out.
I guess we could give it a go. There's no wrong answers here, right?
That doesn't work. That doesn't...
Could we give her a firecracker?
That doesn't...
Nah, no idea. Nothing obvious, at least. It's the that says we've done the switcheroo in the books. I see. Last stream of this, Jake said he doesn't play many point-and-click adventures, but what is Nancy Drew but a point-and-click adventure with a few puzzles here and there? A puzzle game. You are right, though. As a general rule, though, I don't like streaming point-and-click adventure games because generally the charm in them is the game doing all the speaking, and I don't like just sitting around feeling like a third wheel. On the other hand, the Discworld games are excellent in their own right, so it's fine. Quality can overcome that. Barbara's still out here waiting for his beloved.
There you are!
She's forgotten about me.
Still a whole lot of not much for us here. A good game deserves to be heard, I say. Yeah, exactly. Don't like talking over games. Right, well, I think the best thing to do is to go around the city and see what has changed. I'll just take it anti-clockwise, starting from the inn, although maybe I should start from the university. Too late. This is where the scaredy cat was, inside his room, which we've already raided. However, there's still some soap in here. which I never did figure out what I'm meant to do with. Because we can actually activate the soap. Feels like I'd want to clean something, but what? It's nice to have witty, eloquent sounds accompanying your stream once in a while. Jeez. Love the backhanded compliments. Right, anything going on over on this side? You were here before, but were you?
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
My twin brother runs the mended drum.
Oh, good looks must run in the family. A generic barman. They must be breeding the blighters in a vat.
Does that mean I want to do anything with him? How about a drink?
That doesn't work.
Absolutely not. This game is very good at giving you absolutely no clue as to what to do.
Thank heavens it's a tattoo. I thought it looked a bit flashy just for a birthmark. Nope, I can't shift it. Greetings, noble nautical person.
Yeah, what do you want?
Give us a kiss then.
What?
I didn't mean to.
Mr. Wizard wants a spanking.
Help!
Got the gear, got the gear.
Are you looking for trouble?
No, it's not me. I'm not the one who's...
Why don't you give the dog a bone, you great tattooed matalo?
Help! Did anyone get the number of that donkey cart?
How many different recordings does he have of saying that? Because that was not the same as what he usually says. So this little dog needs to be put out of its misery. Maybe I can just clank the thing with a mallet.
That doesn't work.
Oh, well, there was an attempt. I could shove the firecracker up its arse.
Very suspicious looking dog, that. Here, doggy, doggy, doggy. Very suspicious looking dog, that. What an odd expression. Very wooden.
Have you heard about my dog? Gaspo, the wonder dog.
Oh, go drink a bottle of gear.
Oh, my dog. My wonderful dog. A beautiful dog it is indeed.
Beautiful.
Care for a bottle of gear?
I don't understand this whole Gotla gear thing. Chucky was saying that as well. I mean, I'm actually going to try the whole firecracker up the arse thing.
That doesn't work. That doesn't...
So I assume I have to do something horrible to this dog in order to get access to the sailor and start asking him about his tattoos so I could get one myself.
Greetings, no...
Yeah, otherwise we just get clobbered. Okay, a possible lead if we ever find something.
Poetic, isn't it?
It is. Even if you know all the books, the puzzles can be very tough. Well, it's okay, it's a group effort. I didn't put it in the title, did I? But blind backseating is okay. That means if you haven't played this game, or watched, or otherwise know the solutions, then it's absolutely fine for you to bring in your own crackpot theories about what we're meant to do. Can't imagine the hideout has anything for us anymore. We've already had all the hideout people killed, which makes it very strange that it's still an accessible area. Feels like, especially in a point-and-click adventure game, they'd want to reduce the amount of possible wrong paths you could take like that. Is the dragon still here? Oh, to my great surprise it is.
I'd rather not. Wizards and flames don't go together. A massive...
Odd that I can't just talk to the dragon, but there you go. It may be okay for you, Jake, but is it okay for the mods? I can't speak on their behalf now, can I?
Heal! Heal, I say! Good boy. Keep off the grass. Actually, since they irrigate this stuff with river water, I'm surprised they even need the sign. The stench should be enough to simply move you right along.
There are all these recurring jokes about the Ankh being so awful, but they still use the water and they still need to live. Can't be that bad. Right, shades. What do you have for me? Not a new color palette. Seems like it's always night over here. Perhaps the Women of Negotiable Affection can have something new for me?
This isn't black paint, it's ash. I wonder where that mason went.
He's very dead. But perhaps something could be done with the ash. Didn't I want something black for some reason? Maybe I can mix it with the water and make something black.
That doesn't work.
Maybe I need to scrape it off first with a screwdriver?
That doesn't work.
Maybe I need to smash it with a mallet?
That doesn't work.
Well, then I have no idea. Aren't they all alive now because he changed the past? Maybe they all died in the custard explosion, because I'm certainly not seeing them around here. Ooh, nice rat graphics. Everyone loves the rats, but they won't drink the rat's milk. Love how we add a bra to a ladder and it becomes a new item. This wasn't here before.
Ah, a bag of thieves' tools.
Very glad I came all the way back here.
This knife is keen. Get it? The knife is keen.
No.
Ah, a bag of thieves' tools.
I mean, there is a keen-edged blade, but that just means it's sharp.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Amazing what the home decorator can do with a few rags, a few scraps of wood, and a couple of hundred parasitic insects.
Very much worth my time there. A knife just seems like a great utility to have. The jester was there. The jester? You telling me I missed something in the room? Is there anything here I'd want to combine my knife with instantly? Not really.
Such a hero.
A hero? Wow! How do I attract a dragon?
If I were you, I'd wear camouflage. All heroes do.
Heroes wear camouflage.
I think it's a sort of perfume. You probably can get it from wherever you get your dresses.
Gosh, she's having nothing to do with me.
Nope! I can't shift it. What's this then? House of Negotiable Affection? Isn't that nice? Red. A red light. I wonder if it's to keep the moths away.
Was there always a bra on the lamp?
That doesn't work.
Oh well, maybe getting that camouflage hint was actually useful. Maybe we can talk to Nobby about it and he'll give us a number. TBW. Keen to the senses, he was aware that there was always a bra there. There's been a choking going on up there the whole game. Must like it. Oh, the jester was alive at the start of the arc when the dragon appeared. Aha. Well, where'd the mason go then? The whole point of this has only been, so far, to grab corn out of the sack to make popcorn to distract the alchemist, which we've done a couple of times. Well, more than a couple, but it's only been useful a couple of times. But now that I have a knife, maybe I can shank the donkey and take his tail.
That doesn't work.
Oh, come on, Rince.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Seems like a pretty damn good use for it. What if I knock it out with a mallet?
That doesn't work. That doesn't... I say, this poor beast looks under the weather.
Doesn't look that bad. Looks like it's practically smiling. Well, whatever the case, blow it off with a firecracker. That doesn't make a lot of sense. But you know what? If I just brush off all of these suggestions, people will stop giving them, and I'm probably going to need them.
That doesn't work. That doesn't...
Maybe the donkey's cold and needs a pair of trousers. Well, I got a pair of bloomers.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, this game is not keen on discarding items, is it? I can imagine the donkey will be your noble steed or something. Maybe I'll find a carrot, strap it to its forehead and say it's a unicorn. Oh, God. Hello, who put the ladder back up there? And before I head on up, let's see what's happening in the alchemist's house. It's still playing the popping effect as if I had the popcorn going. Or maybe that's what he himself is doing.
What's that noise?
Oh, sorry.
That noise! What's that noise?
I can't hear you. Wait a minute while I turn off the noise.
Just tell me what you're doing.
I'm banging grains. It's for the clickies. We need a novelty food for people to eat while watching the shows.
Banged grain?
Great name. Yes, I thought it up myself.
Yeah, I can tell. Does it always make that awful noise? It's a civil disturbance, that is. Don't you need a license for doing that?
Well, I asked if you needed a permit to bang grain, and they've given me one of these instead.
This is a permit for soliciting street girls.
Well, is that better than exploded corn kernels with butter?
You don't get out much, do you? Have you ever thought of...
What?
Well, the advantages of heading back into more traditional lines of work. Base metals into gold, that sort of thing.
No future in it. I turn one base metal into another one, and then another, and then into gold. 10 minutes later, it all reverts to the original metal again.
Back to first base?
Yes, that's the one.
You want to get your process cheaper. This stuff's too expensive.
Well, I bought the grain special from the grocers.
Why don't you go down the liveries table? You'd pay a third the price.
Yeah, that's an idea there. Now, you watch the shop for a moment, and I'll be back.
It's a lead, but why would I want anything here?
I could watch that for hours.
I've already stolen his
Looks like a little
demon
home
thing. Oh, but we're going to steal the rest of his stuff now.
Here, this camera even has a little veranda and an easel for the imp. Empty.
So if I get myself an imp, I can start taking photos.
That doesn't work.
I'm not stealing his flask
What's
this
in
time.
here then? Looks like cooking oil. There are some things best left unknown.
Surprised how much mileage we're getting out of the alchemist's home here. Yeah, we stole his little demon, we popped the corn, we put out the fire, we blasted the chimney guy to steal his golden thing, and now we've gone and stolen his camera box. Although perhaps it's naive to think that's the last of what we'll be doing in there. I wonder if this unlocks a new area now that the ladder is in place. Oh, poor Rinso, he looks really sad like that. Can't believe Rincewind the Wizard's slagging off an alchemist, though. Given that Rincewind knows how many spells?
That's the palace. The patrician lives there. Down in the cellars, other people don't live for quite so long. That doesn't work.
Yeah, this place, I think, has ran out of usefulness for now. Yeah, I think somebody else was saying that Rincewind knows a spell of destruction, but it's too big a spell, so it pushed out knowledge of all other spells from his head. He tries to do spells for opening his wardrobe and opening doors, but he ends up just kicking them open.
That doesn't work.
Okay, but are we going to cross this time?
Let's keep track of that. Let's keep track of that.
Is it possible that I want to grease this up or butter it up or something so that the assassin ends up falling down? Or do I want to sabotage it by knifing it or something? The annoying thing is I can only come up here with one item.
That doesn't work. Let's keep track of that.
Grease seems like the easiest idea for me, but if I had a hacksaw, I definitely want to compromise the integrity of the ladder a bit. Ah, excellent idea, smooth-ass Kiwi. Just choose correctly. Although we have no indication that we even have the right answer to begin with. But I have nothing that looks all that greasy. And other than the knife, nothing that I think I could hack a few bits into it to make it weaker. Before we start grinding out those ideas, let's retreat for a moment. Ooh, the old codgers, they'd know a thing or two about being a hero.
It's him, old what's his face, the hero.
Him? A hero? I still say you're wrong.
It's hundreds to one that a little wimp like him could take out a dragon.
Where's your friend gone now?
Slumming.
What, is that him in the grave?
He's only shamming. Wants to see who turns up with flowers.
Look, I really think you ought to call a doctor or something. I think he might be quite ill.
No, don't play along with it. It'll only encourage him.
As heroes, I mean real bona fide heroes, don't you think there's something useful you should do?
Do? Are we invited to a do?
Oh, no, do. Take action. Fight against oppression, that sort of thing.
Long time since I last went to a do. There was custard, I remember, and sausages on poles.
No, I mean, shouldn't we all band together against the dragon?
A band? Are they having a band as well?
Canopies. That's what they call them, stuck in a pineapple. Very cultured. I wonder if we're invited.
What can you tell me about heroes?
Heroes? Can we tell you about heroes or what?
Yes, indeedy. Can we what?
What?
Tell him about heroes.
Oh, yes, heroes. Well, the first thing your potential hero must do is look right. Can't have shoddy-looking heroes, can we?
No, indeedy.
Now, the most important thing for your aspiring hero is a posing pouch. Just the thing for attracting young maidens.
Yes, indeedy. Oh, indeedy me.
The bigger the better. That's what I always say.
Just ignore him.
I really do think we ought to get organised about this dragon.
Quite right.
Absolutely.
But I told him you won't find one around here. The city's built on loam, you see. You've got to go up to the mountains to find them.
Fine what? What are you talking about this time?
Rocks. You need a rock. A rock and some bombs.
Or stocks. I've got some 10% stocks in a company somewhere. Can't say I want a dragon to eat them, though.
Yeah, no sharecropping here. A virgin tied to a rock with bonds. You have to have it. It's tradition.
Why is tradition so important?
Because human beings are essentially repetitive creatures.
Why?
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 Because human beings are essentially repetitive creatures.
I'll give in. You've got more practice at this than me.
Oh, you don't get to my age without being open to old ideas.
That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot.
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
Where in Ankh-Morpork are we meant to find a virgin, though? That just sounds like something that doesn't happen.
Aha! Crocus Gittus, or the common old garden boring old codger.
Although that might be something we could do for ourselves. What was that? Some rocks, some string, and a virgin. Oh, the shingles start being animated. What's going on?
That doesn't work.
The barbarian lass, she fends off every suitor that comes, so she might be our tickety-boo.
The art of signposting is apparently long, long dead.
What do you mean? The thing's glowing, Rince. And that's not me. That's not my sparkly cursor doing it. Oh my.
Baby, sweetie doll.
Eh?
So good to see you. You're looking swell.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Now sit down and shut up.
Nein. With feeling. Whoop. Oh, this is terrible. Next, if I need a monkey, I'll let you know.
Hello again. You're the troll, right?
Flint.
Eh?
My name's Flint. My manager picked it for me. He thought it was more suave name for the clickies. If you want to audition these days, you gotta be suave. Ah, pieces of eight. Luke, I am your father.
It's not got any better, has it?
Not really, but just think of all the savings they could make on hiring extras.
What sort of role are you looking for?
A hero. That's why I've grown the moustache. You have to have a black moustache if you're going to be a hero.
That moustache is made out of lichen, isn't it?
Well, I was in a hurry. Anyway, I don't grow beard bits very well.
Ah. Need a mustache to be hero and it needs to be black. And Final Fantasy Blanket is in asking if that's Eric Idle. Good ear, yes it is.
Please, don't stare. I'm rather shy. Hello again. I have absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time.
Why did she not go off and meet the barber? I set them up.
What's this? Face Magazine, special Banshee edition. Back order forms for O Magazine. What have you lot done with popular siege engineering?
Yeah, his moustache does seem oddly animated, doesn't it? Pops out a bit, although it could just be the colouring. Well, time to knife it off of him.
No, I can't seem to do that.
Well, I suppose he's a troll. Maybe I could blow up his face.
No, I can't seem to do that.
Baby, sweetie doll.
Eh?
So good to see you.
Oh.
Now...
Attack of the 50-foot dwarf. That should...
Baby, sweetie doll. So good to see...
Attack of the 50-foot dwarf. That should be a hit with the trolls.
Not happening then. That door closing animation ended up being a bit weird. Cut me own throat dibbler, what you got for me?
I'm sure I've seen him round the place before. I wonder if he was the one who tried to sell me shares in that left-handed shoelace factory. All right. What are you selling this time?
Weight loss, sir?
I beg your pardon?
Feeling like a bucket of lard, sir? Like the proverbial ambulatory what's name? Whale?
Look, what are you selling this time? Just get it over with.
It's the liposuction weight loss program, sir. Guaranteed to turn a hippo into a nymph in just 1 year or your money back.
Let me guess. You're proposing using leeches to suck out someone's fat.
Beauty can be yours while you wait, sir.
But the leech is a hematoparasite.
What, sir?
It drinks blood. It doesn't gobble up cellulite. A little leech can't make you lose any weight.
Depends how much blood it takes, sir. You'd be surprised. It's all guaranteed. Lose weight in 1 year or your money back. Here, have the leaflet.
It says here that the management reserves the right to define 1 year according to any local calendar it sees fit.
That's right, sir.
But the Trumelian calendar year is 311 months long.
Really, sir? Well, look, seeing as how you're a friend, I'll do you a discount. I'm cutting my own throat, but...
Look, I don't need a weight loss system.
Have you thought about the future, sir? I mean, you could remove weight now and store it for use in the future. Could cut down on grocery bills, sir.
No, I don't think that's very practical.
Well, our medical practice now offers a variety of other services and cures, sir. I've got wart treatments, rheumatism. Here's a potion guaranteed to cure blindness.
But I'm not blind.
You see, sir? A miracle cure.
You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Oh, well, sir. Perhaps we can do business in the future.
Ah. Could you tell me about that liposuction thing again?
Careful one, would you, sir? Cut price, I'm cutting my own throat.
OK then, couldn't do any harm. As if I haven't had enough exercise of late.
I am concerned that we just... Wait, a paper bag? I thought he was giving me leeches.
A paper bag of leeches.
Ah, of course.
A brown paper bag. That doesn't work.
I have a funny feeling that what I got there was not the leeches, but the bag.
Leeches? Ah. Nothing like an invertebrate to get you going in the morning. The old magic markings on the snake trick.
Oh god, the inventory grows ever so. So this game is from 1992. What was the standard resolution at that time? So I remember 1995 having... Oh, I don't remember, but it was small. 320 or so? Huge here. 640 by 820? Good lord, no. In 92? Check JJ with all the money here.
It's an egg. You know, I'm ever so grateful I took that course in object recognition. Yes, it's a witch's stall, all right.
Why in the world do I want a snake?
The old magic markings on the snake trick.
Can I put it in the bag?
That...
No, that would be insane. But the whole game's insane.
A nice strong rubber belt, that.
Hold on, look, this thing says custard now.
The Custard King. That doesn't work. Ick! That doesn't work.
Are you telling me I could collect custard here now? Oh, he's still alive!
That doesn't work.
Sir, come and taste the quality of my wares.
What in Offler's name are you selling? And where have all those flies come from? So what are you selling?
Selling? Why, custard, sir. The finest blue ribbon custard.
Based on what comparison?
Ah,
I mean, if it's the finest blue ribbon custard, that means as compared to some other brand of custard.
well, compared to other custards that don't have blue ribbons.
Just tell me what's so special about this custard, then.
It's an aphrodisiac, sir. A love potion. A magic so potent that none can resist its spell.
Love custard? What a terrible thought. Wait a minute. Why is this custard all lumpy?
Nothing, sir. Merely local colour. I guarantee that our custard stocks are now largely free of insect-oriented problems.
Look, aren't you the guy who used to collect the dunny cans?
All that is behind me now, sir. I am now the Custard King.
So what are all the flies doing here?
Cooling system, sir. They're fanning the custard with their wings to take the heat off.
Oh, well, look, I'm still a bit concerned about the level of hygiene. Do you have health standards?
Yes, indeed, sir.
Well,
Well, what, sir?
what are your health standards?
Oh, we watch the flies very carefully, sir. The moment one looks a little bit off colour, he's hauled off to bed and we don't listen to any excuses.
There you go.
What? Whoa. That there you go was just wrong. I have a funny feeling that I need to grab some of this custard. I could get a glass or a tankard of it.
That doesn't work.
Which is weird because we already had a whole pot of custard previously. But we can't glass it. We can't paper bag it.
That doesn't work.
We can't get a tankard. What about the pot?
That doesn't...
Maybe I need to steal his bucket.
That doesn't work. Let's not investigate that too closely, shall we?
Oh, there's spare buckets over here, but we can't interact with them.
Poultry power. Some of these flies have got little scarves and flying helmets. Gad, it's a... What is that thing?
I am once again confused on what to do in that scene, but let us carry on.
I have absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time.
Thank goodness. Now, you're probably the closest thing to a virgin we have in this city.
Have you ever thought of using this virginity thing as an advantage?
Eh?
Oh, as a virgin, I mean. Have you ever thought about the career possibilities of being, say, for instance, tied to a rock?
Oh, I don't actually qualify anymore.
What? Did someone finally best you in combat?
At Tiddlywinks, actually.
Tiddlywinks?
Well, the goddess and me, we finally reached this understanding.
Oh, blast! And I'm good at tiddlywinks. So what's up in the mayhem department today?
Well, funny you should say that. Business is taking a very odd turn. I did what you said, issued certificates of lustful intent, and it worked quite well. But then some fellows began transferring them. You know, saying I couldn't hit them because they'd passed the certificate on to someone else. Turns out they were cancelling people's debts if they took the note off their hands as a favour. I've had to get all formal now, stipulate the meaning of the notes in full.
The issuer promises to redeem this note for one punch in the face. That sort of thing.
Yeah, that's the one. I'm thinking of calling them pound notes.
You seem a likely candidate to ask. What do you know about heroes?
Heroes? Well, let me see. I think I killed a few the other day. Well, I say I killed, I just do the holes. They usually die all by themselves. No point blaming me.
Well, about these heroes?
Always muscular types, always got moustaches.
Moustaches, eh?
Oh yeah, but your real hero, your actual predestined hero, he's usually got the marks of some kind of destiny actually on him.
What, you mean he comes born with them or something?
Well, there's your birthmark, you know, marking him as hidden heir to the throne. Then there's the magical sword left in the stepfather's keeping.
A magical sword, eh?
Well, you can always tell a real hero. They have a sword that goes ting.
Ting?
Yes, it's all part of the act.
Look, I'd really appreciate some help with this rotten dragon. You don't think you could, like...
Yes?
Help? I mean, if it's not too much trouble, pardon me for asking and all.
Well, I don't really think I can.
Oh, look, why, for Offler's sake?
Well, it's the flames, you see. The goddess Mothra kind of requires us to dance around them and then smack our heads against a wall. It's a very well-regarded ritual.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What with the dragon flame aspect of things, I can't see as I'd be much help.
Look, don't they have any other gods out there in the hublands that you can worship?
Well, there is Friggamum, the snow god.
Fine. Well, why don't you switch to worshipping him then?
What? Would you want to walk around in the frost in this outfit?
You have a point there, you know. Possibly two. Well, goodbye.
Can I steal your sword, though?
Now, let's try and keep quite calm about this, shall we? A clinical, objective exam...
Yes, we've heard it before.
That doesn't work. Good to see that the really useful social traditions forever remain in force.
I can't say we got too much out of this other than more bump for the luggage, but we did get some information. A sword that goes ting, possibly some muscles, and a black moustache. Does Rincewind have a moustache? He's got that big old beard, but... I think he also has a ginger moustache. Has his arms gone now?
Arms for the poor, sir?
Oh, no. This time you've gone too far.
I do have status now, sir.
Is it helping business?
Oh, yes, sir. The money's just rolling in.
Aren't you afraid someone will take it?
No, sir. No one would attack an unarmed man.
You're a loony. Oh, for heaven's sake. How did you get the second arm off?
Wasn't easy, sir.
Wasn't easy? It's a damn miracle. That's not quite what I meant.
But, sir, there's a fortune to be made in the limb loss market these days.
How?
It saves on housing, sir. I don't need high ceilings anymore.
You don't need doorknobs either.
There you are, sir. Now you're getting the idea.
Look, just don't cut anything else off.
Well, actually, sir...
I just don't want to hear about it.
Oh, that's good. See, that's wit right there.
Right you are then.
Was it Oliver Twist or a similar book where there was a kid that became poor, and as part of the beggar group, they wanted to hack off some of his limbs so he looks more pitiable and makes more money? Very vague memories of that, but me and books. Ooh, speaking of books.
Funny sort of appointment book. Nice big pages, though.
Big pages. It's my book now.
Funny sort of appointment book. Nice big pages, though.
What can I do with big pages?
Extractors, drills, needles. That doesn't work.
No, Oliver was just a kid learning to be a thief. Well, some other book then.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
A lot of things don't work here. Oh, scissors! I wanted these aeons ago.
Gosh! The only ones they'll ever let me use at the university have the ends all blunted off.
I'm glad I double-checked there, because I did give this a once-over with my eyes, but look at that. There's 1 pixel wide strip of white. Rough.
Very stylish styling scissors.
Right, that sheep is getting the works with these. I've spent plenty of time in Aberdeen. Don't think I don't know my way around a sheep. Oh,
Hey, actually, this is quite a cute octopus. Well, as far as mollusks go.
No. Oh, no. Yeah, when I was deciding I wanted to run the Discworld games, I didn't expect quite this much anal rape. Don't really expect that in many of the games I play.
I have absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time.
Oh, but he's got a new belt buckle thing. He wrapped the... Oh, I get it now. He wrapped the electric eel around his waist and he keeps getting shocked.
That's a rather unusual fish. Well, if times ever get hard, at least he can masquerade as one of the stock. At least it sharpened my definition.
Poor guy. I'd really rather not spend any more time in this scene, but we have to be sure. No. No.
No, I'm not going to look into there. There are some things best left unknown. A toilet? Purpose-built? What's the world coming to?
Oh, that can't be right.
Look at the size of it. Must be Clatchin Sturgeon Row. Oh, let's not be silly.
Okay, we're not going to do them in again, at least not using prunes. What other ways can you upset a man's stomach and force him to go to the lavvy? Does the fishmonger have room for one more? If that's news to you, Asmaroth, you do not want to see Act 2. We shoved the octopus in there. We covered it in aphrodisiac custard. Fed the fishmonger prunes, so he had to go to the lavvy. And then broadened his horizons. Nothing going on here now.
Try again later. Or earlier.
Or never. And all that just to steal the man's belt. Ah, the 90s. What a glorious time to be alive.
Ah, prime knickknacks. Soft toy dinosaurs.
Another freaking item. Not sure we've ever used this donkey, and now we've got a dinosaur.
A green stuffed lizardy thing. Greetings, shopkeeper.
Good day, sir. Can I interest you in our toys? There's today's special, an amusing line of bells and whistles. Or there's Violent Bob.
Ah, we've heard about that. Can I perform the handshake with you?
That doesn't work.
No, I think he's the guy that we originally spotted the handshake off of and learnt it. I think we've only used it once, though. There is glue here.
Ah, looks like a prime paste blanc extraordinaire to me. Good body, but a bit fruity for my taste.
But I haven't found anything that makes me think I need to glue this. Yet. Alright, once again, we've got more vague interpretations of keys for vague interpretations of locks. Veterinary, what you got? Oh, God.
Clear off, you. Every time you come around, you start trouble.
Oh, me? Look,
We're not listening.
look.
We're not listening.
Every time we get in here, it's by mocking their wives. Maybe this picture can help with that.
That doesn't work.
No. Can't think of anything that would get me in. The act started here, so it's maybe not a big deal to get in there. Although the fool is still there. Broken drum.
Nice drum. Pity that it's broken, though. Greetings.
Hello. Are you, it begins with a T, a troublemaker?
Absolutely not, but he's going to pound our face in again.
Oh,
Right, this inn has given me a lot of trouble. But we have managed to cause the fight. Do they know anything about heroes?
Excuse me. Ow! Ow! What was that for?
Sorry, I think maybe you say I want fight.
Excuse me. Ah.
What
are you...
Nothing new. Still can't talk to them. We already have matches. We've dealt with a scaredy guy.
No! Go away! No ghosts! No ghosts!
Tell me about this hammer thing.
We already took his hammer and broke his thing to get a city pass. That was it.
Clatchian cactus juice with something wriggling inside. That doesn't work. Barkeep, a drink. Clatchian cactus juice.
Hang on, sir. I'll just have a look.
Yes?
Sorry, sir. Just increasing the dramatic tension.
Oh, God. More things.
Looks like it's been having a good time in that Clatchian cactus juice.
We feed it to the snake?
That doesn't...
No, okay.
Well, give us a Zynmaus Lacantar Splenetic Emollient then, please.
Hang on, you said one drink an act. Now you're having two. It's my understanding that the wizards spend a lot of time boozing up. And now I have... Where'd my other tankard go? Maybe it's one of those bring your own bottle affairs.
God bless you, pal. My mate.
Yeah, enough of you. I got out of Scotland.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, yes.
That's it, is it? That's the way you greet the greatest hero of our age? The one, the only, the invincible?
You what?
I'm important, me. I can't just go around answering any old greeting, you know.
Well, how would you prefer I greet you then?
Well, shoving a pint in my hand would be nice. I'm Flea Bart the Incredible. Greatest thief in the multi... I fought and I
don't believe...
Huh, I'm...
The river?
Yeah.
The river? Isn't that a little...
You have to watch out for all...
Yours?
Mine, then...
Alright.
Barkeep, a drink.
We've heard all this before, but since he claims to be a hero, I'm wondering if he has any leads on how to be a hero.
About those Amazon women.
And one hand... Wow, and then we...
Hello? Barkeep?
Right, just doing this so I still have the tankards on me. And let's try our luck in the trapdoor again. So I wasn't able to move down here because Rincewind cowers out a little too quickly. I have had this lantern for a long time that for some reason he refuses to use.
I can hear some oil sloshing around inside.
And it's not something that I use matches on to light up.
That
looks pretty lit up to me.
That doesn't work.
Unsure how I'm meant to go about that, but perhaps I'll find a way. Anyway, this seems, other than grabbing a worm, a bit of a non-starter. But maybe the worm is of vital importance. I think that's a throwaway line, Sudazima, but I could be dead wrong. Alright, running out of places to go, but we haven't been back to university in a while. I could have taken the whole entrance, but I was curious if the person with the prunes was still out there. There's also this instant growth stuff.
New improved Wonder Grow. Grows anything. New instant formula.
It says anything, which is concerning, because we could put anything on it. Oh, wait, now we can pick it up?
New improved Wonder Grow.
Alright, what do we feel like growing? The worm? The dinosaur? The leeches? The snake?
The old magic markings on the extremely long snake trick.
Snakes and ladders?
That doesn't...
I'm kind of glad that used up the growth formula thing.
The old magic markings on the extremely long snake trick.
Well, I'm glad I took this diversion. I don't know what I'm meant to do with a very long snake, but at least it's mine.
Ha ha! Good old unseen you. I wonder if the walls are this high to keep what's outside from getting in, or what's inside from getting out.
Maybe I should give The Colour of Magic another reread, bring myself up to speed with old Rincewind here. Since we found things in places we've already been before, it seems prudent to go and recheck areas.
Oh, cleaning material. I didn't know we had a cleaner. Well, that...
Can't take it with us.
Illumination? How marvellous. That doesn't work.
Can't take the lamp with us, although we already have a lamp. He refuses to use it. This game is more like a plot of guards. It's been forever since I read that. There's that book, although I can't imagine what I want to feed it. Maybe the librarian has some new intel for us.
Lovely weather we're having. Ooh. Well, it could be worse. It could be raining cats and oh God, I've forgotten the word now. Cats and woo! No, cats. Oh, don't rush me. Cats and woo? Dogs. That's it. Dogs. I'll bet you thought I was never going to make it through that without saying monkey. Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Look, haven't you got a comb or something? Woo! Well, I mean, if you aren't going to insist on running a major library, you should try to smarten yourself up a bit. Ape your betters. Woo! No, you can't catch me out there. I was too smart for you that time. I said ape, not monkey. Oh, blast! Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Hey there, old mollusk. What can you tell me about L-space? Yeah. Yes, but look, if I did have to go into L-space, this seems like a good...
Alright, we've already had the ape's help in getting into L-space. Whether or not I have to use it again, I don't know.
Ye illustrious tome of levitation. Oh yes, that's levitating, all right.
We've tried to catch this before. Let's try it again, this time with a bra on the ladder.
That does...
Nah, not happening.
That...
Don't know what we do with a Tome of Levitation anyway. Rincewind can't learn more spells. What was that? Something kind of wriggling back there. But, can I put the custard book back? Would I even want to?
That doesn't work.
Okay, in a way I'm glad. I don't want to have any more shenanigans of that. What about the appointment book?
That...
It's weird that he says it's big pages.
Funny sort of appointment book. Nice big pages, though.
Makes me feel like I want to close something inside it and flatten it with the big pages. The leech and the worm is the closest thing I can think to using that for.
That doesn't work.
Oh, thank goodness.
That.
Yeah, I can't think of anything I want to crush between the pages. Cut them out and make a paper plane. It's not the most bizarre idea we've ever had.
That doesn't work.
Thankfully, it doesn't work.
That.
Alright, well, no, I don't want to leave just yet. There's plenty of questions to be asked. Surely the old coots here know a thing or two about heroes, which we're trying to become. And we can take all the information that we have and throw it back at Nobby and see if we can come up with a plan to become a 1 in a million hero. Of course, we need a spatula.
Ooh, spatula.
And a banana.
Fruit with its own wrappings. I already have one of those.
I was more interested if the cook was back, but he's not. Oh, I could go for a banana as well. Aren't they meant to help with sore legs? All that potassium.
What? What are you doing just standing there? Go out and kill that dragon. Him? Him kill dragons? Aha! Don't make me wheeze. In my day, we had heroes to deal with dragons. Big fellas with swollen pectorals. At least I think that's what they were called.
Heroes aren't so important. I still reckon this youngster over here could kill a dragon if he really had to.
Him? Ha! It'd have to be 1,000,000 to 1 chance.
What can you tell me about heroes?
Heroes? Ha! Well, I can tell a hero a mile off. They've always got a magical talisman on them. It's like when you go to a fair. What? And win it? No, not a fair. A fate, that's it. You aren't fated to be a hero unless you can find a magical talisman. What? What are you doing just stand...
Right, you are then.
More leads.
So look, as an aged wizard, I mean, you know, as someone who's climbed to the very depths, is there any advice you feel you might like to pass on? I mean, a few words of guidance, perhaps to one who hopes to follow in your pointy footsteps?
Ah, yes. Well, young fellow my wallpaper, well, I'd say that of all lessons in life, always learn to expect the unexpected.
Excellent delivery out of that guy.
So, you're faculty heads, the giants of wizardry?
Contemplating...
No, listen, one thing, these, is this all you do? What?
Nothing new here. Bursar? Give me my bursary.
So, you're the bursar? Right, well, I have absolutely no desire to talk to that person.
Can't take any of the food for myself now, can I?
Ah, let's see. Wildebeest baked in a poodle's eye sauce. Newt's liver pate with pickles and cream. Ex-senior wrangler legs in garlic butter. I do hope that door gives a clear run to the latrine. A swamp dragon.
Is there any way for me to extract this explosive gas? Nothing obvious. Maybe I could light a match around it.
That doesn't work.
But contemporary wisdom would be that it's stuff that I've gotten in Act 3 that I can now use to advance, or new things that appear.
Now this could be a handy extension handle.
I'd like the staff back,
That doesn't
please.
work.
Couldn't pickpocket the staff back?
That doesn't work. That does... Damn!
Hey! A girl.
Well, I once knew a girl too of pickling. So, look, this seems like...
Nothing but nonsense here.
I have absolutely...
Could I perhaps ring the gong again for some reason? I do still have my drumstick. Is that relevant? Nah, the one I woke up goes immediately back to sleep, and you go back to eating and protecting your mighty staff.
Now this could be a handy extension handle.
But we did get some information. We learned that a magical talisman is needed to be hero.
Yes, well, art criticism was never a strong point of the University Trust.
How about the Archmage? Is he still here? Oh ho! Can I steal his hat?
His hat is bigger than mine. And sharper.
Ha
This hat is certainly more impressive than mine. Hey,
Ooh, it's a rabbit hat.
wow! These handkerchiefs and white rabbits seem to go on forever. That doesn't work.
Okay.
Wow! These handkerchiefs and white rabbits seem to go on forever.
If I ever need a rabbit or a handkerchief, we have them by the many now.
Now, with a desk like that, a man can really defer some serious questions.
It's a great line. I don't suppose there's anything back in my bedroom, just unturning all the stones, just in case. For example, I didn't expect to find anything new in the kitchen, but we found ourselves a spatula, which seems very useless as items go, but there it is.
That doesn't work. I really must do some heavy research into this bed. 8 or 9 solid hours should be sufficient.
Oh, I'm feeling your Rincewind. Well, the only immediately actionable lead that I have right now is I want to use the scissors on the sheep to get some wool. Now, why would I want wool? I have no idea. But we can try it. And what luck, we have to go out through the gate for that, and I plan on going to the gate anyway. Didn't I already try the scissors on the donkey? No, I think I tried the knife on the donkey. The thing about the donkey's tail is it is black. And it's the right length, one would assume, for using as a moustache.
Handy thing, that.
I'm glad L-Space is off the cards now. Since we're already in the city, let's go and try our luck with the donkey first.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Right, we need to distract or inebriate or something this donkey. I would have thought using this would help.
Now there's something you don't see every day, a purple stuffed donkey kind of thing,
I figure I would give it to him and distract him with that.
That doesn't work.
But that's not happening. How else could I distract this? Maybe I could offer it some booze?
That doesn't...
Tie it up with a snake?
That...
Just use the donkey, Jake.
That doesn't...
Nah. Give it a hat?
That...
Cover it in leeches?
That does...
I think we already tried to blow it up. We could try again.
That...
Shank it. No, we tried that. Feed it a tomato?
That...
Oh, come on, chat. Surely you have some bright ideas for this one. How do we distract a donkey such that we can cut its mane? Not its mane, its tail. Sheet on their head?
That...
Not happening. Feed it a prune. Oh, that will not make it easier getting that tail.
That...
Weird that I still have the prunes, though. Tickle it to death with a feather?
That...
feed it some corn?
That doesn't work.
I'm going to try cutting its tail off because Sudazima seems to have missed this part. Oh, it gives us a Glasgow kiss. I wasn't looking very closely. I assumed it punched us.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Well, there is a cart here. Is there ever a part of its animation where it seems like it's asleep or distracted? Maybe, just maybe, I need to wait for it to doze off a bit and then... I tried to give it alcohol, yes.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
It wasn't having any of it. That doesn't work.
Fireworks? These I just must get at.
Wait, did I just pull out another one? Ah, picking it up picks up the single firecracker. Do you want a little toy dinosaur for some reason?
That doesn't work.
Okay, well, we have an idea, but we need a better idea. Yeah, the aphrodisiac custard is an idea, but we've already used it up. There is, however, the aphrodisiac custard machine now, but we don't know how to get it or use it. Aha! What if I had a magical dooha, I had a moustache, I had a birthmark, I was wearing some stuff, codpiece, who the hell brought up codpieces? Magical tome, some camouflage, and a sword that goes ting.
So tell me, what would be the odds of me slaying a dragon if I were wearing a magic talisman? And if I were wearing camouflage? And if I had a sword that went ting? And if I had a birthmark? And if I had a moustache? And if I recited a magic spell? And if I was wearing a posing pouch? And if I was wearing a black mask?
Funny thing, but I just happen to know that one. That one must be 1,150,000 to 1.
Alright, so one of those things, maybe two, have to not be done. I think we can get rid of the camouflage. I feel like that's not something we're going to find.
So if I were
To know. What do you think, Carrot? It's 975,000 to 1.
Ooh. More ifs, ands here than Yandere Dev. Right, so we probably do want the camouflage. Maybe get rid of the posing pouch. Well, actually, what I should do is figure out which of these is... How much am I looking for here?
So if I had...
Now, I reckon that would be...
225 for the sword. Oh, I'm not writing all this down. I think it's just all but one of these. But it has to be the sword because it's powerful. Let's say no codpiece.
So if I...
Tricky. Very tricky. That would have to be 1,100,000 to 1.
Thanks for that. Let's get rid of one of those items then. Probably the magic spell, since Rincewind can't do that.
So if I...
Give me a moment to reflect on that one. Now, that one just has to be 775,000 to 1.
Alright, the spell seems necessary. There's been nothing that seems like I'd get a black mask out of it. Let's drop that one then.
So tell if I...
Tricky. Very tricky. That one must be 875,000 to 1.
If I had everything but the spell? Nah. I don't know where I'm trying to find camouflage. Maybe the swim in the yank. Is it just adding a number? Yeah. If I knew the value of each of these, would be fine, but I cannot be arsed going through and figuring them out them all. Try this.
So if I
Give me a moment to reflect on that one. That one must be 875,000 to 1.
Alright, here's the thing. Give me all of them.
so
What was the number here?
if I
That one
I
must
need to
be
find
1 million.
2 of them that come to 150,000 and drop them out. Camouflage?
if I
Now, that would have to be 175,000.
That's too much, so we need the camouflage. How much did I say I need to drop? 150,000, right? The sword is like 200k. Codpiece?
so if I
Now you meant,
Codpiece is 50k, so we can probably drop that.
so if
easy. I'd say
Ah, okay, no codpiece and no mask. Solved. Yet another puzzle destroyed.
so
Real
tell
hero
me
material.
if I
easy as what's name. Ah, now you're talking. The odds against that are exactly 1,000,000 to 1. But then again, it may just work.
I thought that might be...
Evening all.
Now, Nobby, do I book him now?
What for?
Loitering with intent.
Heard it before, Carrot.
Oh, nothing.
See, Nobby?
Well, I'll just
Right, so we know what we need to do. We know what we need to not do. No codpiece, no mask. We need to get a magical doohickey. We need to get some camouflage, a sword, a spell, and the others that I've managed to forget already. I haven't figured out how to kiss the old coot. And I haven't found a fishing rod for the edge of the disc. Honestly, I'm very short on ideas of what to do at this point, other than we can probably cut the stuff off of the sheep. Although, is this one also going to give us a Glasgow kiss for attempting to harvest it?
that doesn't work.
What?
That doesn't
What's the point in having a sheep in a game if you're not going to shear it? Then you play Nancy Drew in the ICBM of Ireland. Well, this is the last thing I had to go on. Can you use the scissors on yourself?
that doesn't work.
Absolutely not. You want to fall in love with this donkey sheep?
That does
Yeah, we tried the knife before. That wasn't working either.
that doesn't work.
And it's not like the sheep's wool is a different item from the sheep to click on. We did get the mallet back here, and it's very strange to not have an idea what to do with a mallet. Could you make the granny? Yeah, I'm going to rub some of the things that I just got against the granny and her kiss. Roof ladder wasn't done. No, I couldn't think of anything to grease it up with. And I've got all these items. One thing is that the lantern
I can hear some oil sloshing around inside.
has some oil in it. Maybe I can take the oil from the lantern and spread it over the ladder. That's a thought. It's the only kind of slippery or breaky thing. Although maybe the mallet on it. Ach, we have ideas. Anyway, Granny Nog.
Watcha, dearie.
Yes, a
Right,
snog.
well,
Watch.
about your
Right. Would you like to kiss a worm?
that does
No. Would you like to kiss a leech?
that doesn't
Would you like to kiss a snake?
Watch.
that does
Break the lantern with a hammer? Well, then the oil would just
That
come flooding out. What in the world can I make her have a snog with? Yeah, nothing's coming to mind. You have soap in the inn? Yes, but I can't pick it up. Then again, I now have glass that I could... Well, I've always had this glass. I thought I tried to glass it before. The portrait. I'm pretty sure we tried the portrait, but we can try it again.
What?
Ah. That doesn't...
Not happening. Come on, Rizzo. Why are you so scared about giving the old lady a snog? She's seen it all. I've no idea. We can't give him some Dutch courage either. Unless you're meant to talk to her, then she goes all kissy-kissy, and then we chug.
Watch it.
Ah. That doesn't work.
How about a bag on your head?
That doesn't...
How about a bag on my head?
That doesn't...
No.
That...
Have we used a screwdriver?
Well, what's a rusty screwdriver between friends?
I don't remember. Use a paper bag and a banging corn. What? Why?
That doesn't... That...
Well, I'm sure there was some thought involved there, but it didn't happen. What about the cauldron?
That doesn't...
Maybe I could pop the corn inside the cauldron.
That doesn't...
No. Ah, yeah, that's right. We used a screwdriver in the coconut. We don't have the coconut anymore, though. This starch, I don't think we ever put to use.
New Jiffy Brill instant starch. Stiffens anything.
I meant to stiffen... What?
The old magic markings on the magically stiffened extremely long snake trick. It's even got a knob on the end.
I think this is my magical item.
That doesn't work. The old magic markings on the magically stiffened extremely long snake trick. It's even got a knob on the end.
Well, we finally figured out what the starch was for. Okay. Oh, coming along on Cetus here. That doesn't answer how I snog the old lassie. All of chat knew it for ages. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing from all the laughing and the wow there. One of our many items I cleared. What in the world do I do here?
Yeah. This magic carpet's got little bugs living in it.
Is there anything I can do with little bugs? Feed them to leeches?
That...
Okay, the mental progress I have right now is to use the oil in the lantern to grease up the ladder so that the assassin falls off of it and... Well, from there, I don't really know. Maybe he breaks his neck or something and we steal his stuff. Rincewind has been shown he is more than happy to kill in Ankh-Morpork. Oh, there's no blessing strong enough for me, Quint. I don't think I'm a sacred unit. Yeah, that's another thought. Maybe, just maybe, I could switch the snake with the broom handle to get the broom handle back. Now, why would I want the broom handle as opposed to a magically stiffened out, elongated, and marked snake? I do not know, but there is a lot of puzzle solutions going on here that I still don't really know why that would be what we do. But we do. A luggage over here, please. Oh my goodness. And why exactly do we want this back as opposed to just having the snake?
Now this could be a handy extension handle.
For what? The crank?
Quite a handy wooden crank, this. That...
Okay, thank goodness. Of course.
Now I can catch those really dangerous butterflies.
For all those times I felt like there's something that's just out of reach. Well, the Tome of Levitation has always been out of reach. Butterfly net carries yet again. Yeah, the book seems the most reasonable thing to use it on, but there must be something else. Yeah, pressing butterflies inside the book is logical enough. After all, I was planning on pressing... Well, I already tried to press the other beasties that we have. Alright, can I get the tome?
That doesn't work.
No, but it's one of many things we could be doing. Would you like a banana? The butterfly at the inn was not something I could interact with. Okay, well, I'm glad you enjoyed that. Don't know why I'm heading out. I could have gone through the secret exit. It's not that much of a shortcut, though. What, it says you one scene. Right, and where have we seen those butterflies? The one at the park has gone away by now, right? Yep, gone as gone can be. As was mentioned, there's one at the inn, but as also mentioned, it's not something that anything shows up when you hover up. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Interesting. He doesn't want to remark upon it, but now that I have this... No, okay. I'm clicking like a madman on this butterfly, but Rincewind is not interested.
Now I can catch those really dangerous butterflies.
Where else have we seen a butterfly? I'm blind as a bat on this game. I was thinking about the screwdriver and the lantern to get the oil, but that would make too much sense.
That doesn't work.
Fair shot, though. And I am more than open to some ideas, no matter how outlandish they may seem. I can't trap the dog in the net so it doesn't bother me, can I?
That doesn't...
No. The thing that makes sense with the butterfly net is now that we've elongated it, there must have been something that was out of range or out of reach before, and now we can reach it. There was the bra at the red light district, but it didn't seem to be something that one interacted with. Is the cultist's hideout available to us? Maybe retrieve the custard book. It is available to us, but I don't think we can enter. That said, have we tried?
No, I'm not looking in there. Ah. Hello?
Hail!
Yes, hail, brother doorkeeper.
Right, give me the password and I'll let you in.
Oh, all right. Ah. Let's see now. It's blah, 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 spoons, blah, 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 swordfish, blah, blah, blah. Right?
No.
Hey.
You didn't say Simon Says.
Oh, Simon Says.
Okay. Welcome, O fellow brother of the elucidated brethren of the sword.
Ooh. Custard.
Quite a good aroma to this love potion custard tart.
Now we are going to make that donkey fall in love with the plushy donkey. And then we're going to trim its tail so we get a mustache. If that doesn't work, I'm going to make the octopus fall in love, and then it's a bad day to be a fishmonger. Again.
That doesn't work.
Ah, maybe I can put it on the donkey?
That doesn't...
Put the donkey in the tart?
That...
Use the knife to slice a...
That...
No.
Quite a good aroma to this love potion custard tart.
Maybe we use it on ourselves so that we want to go and kiss old Granny.
Ooh, spatula.
Spatula on the tart? You're mad.
That...
Mad as a hatter. Do I want the worm in love?
That...
Anything else that could possibly feel emotion? Leeches?
That...
Do leeches have emotions? there anything special about the donkey cart?
Quite a trim little cart, that. That doesn't work.
It doesn't really look like something we'd get running, right? Oh, hello.
I can't read this. It's all covered with mud. At least I hope that's mud. Winnie, if you love dragons. Lady Ramkin's Sunnyvale Dragon Sanctuary.
Was that always something I could interact with? I thought I checked this cart over already. Okay, I have water. Maybe I can clean it. Water with soap to clean it off. Come on, come on.
That does... I can't, at least I...
Doesn't seem to want to use the pot of water with the number plate.
Quite a trim little cart, that.
Yeah, but maybe I can turn my water into soapy water. I thought I would have tried that aeons ago. But if nothing else, that did give us a new area to investigate. And yes, we have tried to use the scissors on the donkey, because I do think his hair is what I need to use to make a moustache. Unfortunately, he just gives us a Glasgow kiss, and we end up with no tail. Ah, there's the Dragon Sanctuary. Before that, though, I don't want to lose mental track of the soapy water idea. Yeah, we did also try the bedsheet on the donkey. Here, luggage. Let's have the pot. Luggage is such a nice name for a wee animal like that. Oh yeah, there we go.
A pot of frothy water. Must have a million household uses. Shame
Right.
I can't think of any right now.
I reckon we either clean off the donkey cart or we use it to make the ladder slippery. And I think the donkey cart makes more sense. When you think of uses for soap, cleaning something is surely number one thought. Lubricating something is maybe like 5th or 6th. Surely. I mean, we're not playing Family Fortunes here. Are we? I think that'd be kind of fun.
That doesn't...
Oh, come on!
I can't read this. It's all covered with mud. At least I hope that's mud. Winnie, if you love dragons. Lady Ramkin's Sunnyvale Dragon Sanctuary.
Yes, yes, yes. We've had it show up game. Is there something I could make all sudsy with the pot? Do I have anything like a scrubbing brush or the sorts? You have to forgive me. I have a lot of items to check. Maybe I can take the sheet.
That does...
No, okay. Maybe use my bloomers?
That...
Maybe clean up my robe?
That...
Huh.
A pot of frothy water. Shame.
You're thinking wipe off the mud there with the sheet. It's worth a shot.
That does...
Also good to see you, Baron. Always a pleasure. Literally always. Has anybody ever had their day made worse by involving Baron Von Own in it? I'd say anyone that says yes is surely lying. Anyway, it's not happening. He doesn't want to do anything with the muddy stuff. He doesn't look at it. He doesn't say, oh, that doesn't work. I don't know what to make of that. Anyway, for now, I have a couple of ideas of what to do with the ladder in the Alchemist Alley. And let's try that before we go running over to the Dragon Place. Of course, as we've covered before, one of the most annoying things about this place is you can only carry one item when you go up there. So my first thought is to use the oil. It's very, very rare to use previous act items, I think. It doesn't matter if it's rare or common. The only thing that could possibly matter is if it literally never happens. Because either way, you're going to have to check. You have the scissors? Yes. And we use the scissors on the donkey, but the donkey just gives us a headbutt. Now, I think I want to lubricate this.
That doesn't...
Ah, bollocks. Okay, we will instead try the soapy water, and if that doesn't work, then I don't know. I don't want to try every single item, so I gotta come up here each and every time. But if you in chat think you have a brilliant idea, I'll give it a go. Can you use the scissors and the sheets?
That doesn't...
Thankfully not. I mean, I don't know what Rincewind would think to cut out with it. Can I cut off some ribbons? No. Okay, well, let's try the frothy water.
A pot of frothy water. Shame I can't think of any right now.
Replace the ladder with your ladder. You cannot bring the ladder up here. Rincewind doesn't carry the ladder on his person, probably because it's too large. Cut a bit out of a rag is what I was thinking, but oh well. Can't remember if we used the sheet for anything. Oh yeah, we used it to become a spooky ghost and steal somebody's gate pass.
That doesn't...
Ah, damn. Okay, right. Well, maybe we're going to find something that's a bit more overtly lubricating. Or maybe we find a little saw to cut up the ladder. I don't know. I don't even know why we'd want to change anything with this ladder. Have you read the note in the chimney? Yeah, it tells us that this is a place where assassins train. Which is why I want to sabotage the ladder. I want to have the assassin fall down and then maybe we mug him. Who knows? It's Ankh-Morport. Now, let's go check out the new area. Well, this is a grand start.
Lady Ramkin's Dragon Sanctuary. Brimstone deliveries at the rear.
Oh, okay, it just opens. I was expecting far more of a tribulation there.
Well, I suppose when you're this rich, garden gnomes are just too passé. Yes. Well, it's all right if you go for that pre-patrician opulence.
Is that a wood file on the top row? No, it's a screwdriver. And we used it a while back.
Well, what's a rusty screwdriver between friends?
I think.
I wonder why she has such awful stockings.
I'm just feeding my little darlings now. Do come around the back.
Ah, the gardens seem to go all the way around. What a novel concept.
Oh god, another new area.
That doesn't work. Aha! The tradesman's entrance.
For the caretaker entrance.
I wonder if wood is really the wisest thing to make dragon cages out of. A nice blue ribbon and rosette.
Yes, I won that at last year's Swamp Dragon Breeders' Show. Poor old Reginald Lampwick Ponchinbury III. He just up and exploded with excitement at the time. Pity, really. Yes.
A leash? Oh, for the dog.
I hope that leash isn't flammable.
What if it is?
That... Mambo the 16th. Quite a chirpy little chap, aren't you? Nigel Hawthorne Rampshire the 8th. Randolph Bloomington Horrogate the 11th. Oops! Make that the 10th. Tecumseh Farrowgut the 9th.
Oh, hello again. You're at the hairdresser's.
Anyway, Fishy, how did you find the DLC ultimately for Outer Wilds, and can you use your deduction powers there to help us here?
Good grief, it's sizzling! That doesn't work.
Wonder if I want to scoop up that molten pile into something. Almost certainly want whatever that fumigating item is.
I wonder if...
I'm Lady Lady Ramkin. Do mind the doo-doos.
Eh?
Well, if you don't, the doo does what it does.
It does? What does it do?
Well, it does the dirty. The doo-doos, I mean. It can be dodgy, ducking doo-doos. If there's any carbon on your feet, you could be history. And geography. Dragon droppings are rather unstable, even explosive. That's what the boots are for. Can't go tracking this sort of thing in the house. It eats through the rugs. And the foundations, actually.
Oh, yes. I'll be careful.
Some sort of constable, are you?
Eh?
Well, your hat. It's very grand. Officer's issue, I suppose.
No, not exactly. I'm a wizard.
Ah, sorry. I'm afraid I don't have much to do with men. Dragon fancier, are you?
Run that bit about men past me again.
Oh, well, I've just never... Well, dragons have taken up most of my time, really. I've never really got the hang of... Well, you know, boys and everything.
Let's not mention dragons. I've had a bad day. What on earth was that bang?
Oh, no, there goes another one. Poor little mite. He was one of my best breeders, too.
There he goes.
Off! He's gone off! It's the flames, you see. It's all in the digestion. The more combustible the food they eat, the more powerful the flame.
Really?
Now and then one of the little beggars overdoes it and sets himself off. Rather nasty, really. Dragon innards are so hard to shift from the ceiling.
Do they all explode?
Well, what they're trying to do is modify their digestion to create hotter flames. If they could only approach evolution more scientifically, they might do better. As it is, the species needs an awful lot of looking after.
Is a self-detonating, toxic, defecating house pet really going to catch on?
Well, there's the excitement of breeding, pedigree lines and all.
Yeah, and you can watch them all blow up afterwards.
Yes, it's hard. You get so fond of them. I give the members of one family line the same name, and then just attach a number on the end. It makes it less heart-wrenching to lose one then. That was Mambo the 15th who just detonated now. Sadly, his son is a bit of a disappointment.
Oh?
Yes, he's a runt. Mambo the 16th will probably never survive to breed. He's too small to fly, and dragons mate on the wing, don't you know? Still, he's a romantic little soul. A real charmer to the ladies.
Ladies?
Well, lady dragons. He's always doing little mating dances. Quite the little show-off, really.
Dragons? Where?
All around you, young man. Swamp dragons. The only kind of dragon that normally exists, of course. They're quite lovable. Are you a member of the Dragon Protection Society?
Protection Society? My dear woman, there's a dragon out there that is bent on burning this whole city to the ground.
Yes, poor thing. It's usually the owner's fault, you know.
Well, I'll catch you later then.
She seems to be a virgin, but maybe I could tie her up already. The thing was, I need a rock to tie her to.
That doesn't...
So I don't really know what I'm going to do with you. I could rub everything I have against you, but maybe we should be a bit more scientific. Maybe some prunes will make you want to go to the lave, and then I can steal your stuff.
That doesn't...
Maybe she needs a new set of bloomers.
That doesn't work.
To be sure, I can't interact with anything other than her. I can't... Oh.
Well, I suppose the key's safe in her stocking top. No one's likely to dive his hand in there. That doesn't work.
Well, what if we were to pick ourselves that key?
That doesn't...
Need to get my hand all up and in there. Well, I assume I do. It's not going to mention a key and I can't have it. What could she possibly want? Could I just smash her in with a mallet?
That
is a no-go. I could come here when she's not here, possibly. Get some love custard and loosen up the key.
That doesn't...
Everyone needs a bit of love custard right now. I can't believe I couldn't lubricate the ladder. It made so much sense. The answer might indeed be to damage it a bit, so whoever walks on it next just crunches right through, but you'd imagine you want some kind of saw blade for that. Soapy water to help her clean the exploded dragon. There's a level of thought going on there.
That doesn't work.
How about a little dinosaur?
That does...
Why does the voice actor sound so much like Eric Idle? For it is Eric Idle, you see.
I'm Lady Ramkin.
Well,
Can I go in?
that doesn't...
Can I go in here?
Nope! I can't shift it.
Can't seem to interact with the thing that she put down for whatever reason. If I walk around, can I
That
take
doesn't...
any of the piles? No, although I already took a leash here. This hasn't been a complete waste of time. And we have maybe gotten ourselves a lead on the Virgin. You can try leaving and coming back. Maybe she's not always over there. Maybe give the runt the dragon plushie. Ooh. Ah, she moves away from here if we knock on the front door. The runt. Which one's the runt?
Tecumseh That doesn't... Right. Nigel Hawthorne Rampshire the 8th. Mambo the 16th. Quite
Mambo.
a chubby little chap, aren't you?
Mambo was the runt. No, that's a donkey. We have a dinosaur plushie and a donkey plushie, but I don't think we have any other kind of plushie. Anyway, can't seem to do anything to Mambo. Attempting to use items on it, nothing happens. Maybe it's because they're inside this little enclosure. A nail, hold on.
Nothing like that fine Ankh-Morpork workmanship, is there?
Mad, the kind of things that we're using in this. A single nail.
A nice big rusty nail. Another one for my coffin.
What in the world do we want a nail for? Well, I suppose I have a mallet, so I could hammer the nail into something, but what and why? He could eat the lamp oil. She said something about flame optimization. Yeah, another item to rub up against everything. The problem here is that I can't interact with the wee buggers. I suppose I wanted to feed it some oil. There's just
That
nothing.
doesn't...
Well, I can interact with this dragon. Maybe it wants the plushie. Although I have no idea what I would reasonably give it. Yeah, I reckon what I need is her key, but I don't know how I can distract her.
Nope! I can't shift it. I wonder if wood is...
Okay, out of ideas then. Try the custard on Mambo the 16th. Yeah, I did say it wasn't going to mate, but I think that was because it was too small. Oh, hello! She's actually in there right now. Maybe I can try and get in. I'll try our luck. Come on, Rinse. Get in there.
Oh, hello.
We need to find a way to get under that robe.
Well, I suppose the key's safe in her stocking top. No one's likely to dive his hand in there.
You want a drink?
That doesn't...
Yeah, we already tried to custard her up. No idea. Okay, I can't say that was amazing for leads. Give her the leeches, why? Right. Do we have anything at all to go on here? In the books, you could show a mirror to the swamp dragon, make it explode on seeing an adversary. In the reflection, maybe we can try and break in. I think we lost our mirror ages ago, and we used it to capture some dragon breath, because the dragon just came over to check its visage in the mirror. She hates them and takes her robe off and runs away, maybe. Oh, that's right, leashing the dog was one of our leads. I'll take care of you.
That doesn't work.
Why?
That doesn't... That... Very suspicious looking dog, that.
Is very suspicious. What am I meant to do with such a suspicious dog? What I could do is stop it from talking, although I can't imagine how. Cut the blue string. You can't interact with the blue string. But sure enough, maybe some scissors or knifing could help there.
That doesn't... That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
The rabbit for it to chase, there's a thread of logic there.
That doesn't...
No. God, there are so many items and places and people. What in the world can be done here? This inventory is obnoxiously large. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40 items. Dogs love sticks. Give it the dynamite stick. It's a firecracker.
That doesn't...
But no.
Poetic, isn't it? Nope! I can't shift it.
Nay idea. What did we want some custard for? Didn't we think about using the custard on the old lady to convince ourselves to give her a snog? Could you interact with a tree? Maybe put an explosive inside? Well, it can be interacted with, but I did try using it and nothing was happening. L space, I believe, is closed. Yeah. My thought was to make ourselves fall in love with a lass. But the wizards, they must remain virgins, or so I'm told. So we better be careful. I'm pretty sure... I mean, look at that. It wouldn't really count as sex, would it? Okay, let's try this, shall we?
That does... Try again later. Or earlier.
Good. Very good.
Watch out, dear.
About your patented lie remover potion.
It's my special truth potion.
Aha. Could I borrow some?
I'll only let you have some in return for a kiss. And this time, I'll be keeping my eyes open, so I will.
Oh, no.
Do it, Rincewind, for the city.
My.
About the truth potion?
Here, take it. Oh, my.
Kissed an old Norwegian lady a while back and had a similar kind of response. I'll be taking this, please. Now, here's another problem. In addition to it being yet another item, why do I want this? Who's lying to me?
Nanny Ogg's patent lie remover. Removes unsightly untruths, leaving behind just the odd white lie.
For what purpose?
Watch out, dear.
She doesn't want to keep talking about it. Yeah, 41 items in luggage, plus 3 special items on Rincewind. Yeah, I was thinking maybe it's not actually meant to be used on somebody who lies. It's meant to be used to clean something. The best thing I can think of is the black outline that there is in the slums. Or the shadows, the shades, that's it. Oh, the dog keeps lying, that's true. I do want to be done with this dog. I haven't found a single one of these items that I need for the hero stuff, have I?
That doesn't...
Ah, it was a thought.
That...
None of them want it.
That...
The innkeeper's a weird one. He seems very throwaway. Let's try you again.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
My twin.
Oh. A generic barman. They must be breeding the blighters in a vat.
Oh, I don't know about that, Beziel. I'm already very tired. I might get rid of the blind backseating and just say backseating, okay? Right, yeah, my thought was maybe this mural. Is that what a mural is?
This isn't black paint. It's ash. I wonder where that mason went.
Let's get it cleaned off with a few options. Most obvious one would be the soapy water.
That doesn't work.
The less obvious one would be the lie remover.
Nanny Ogg's patent lie remover removes unsightly untruths, leaving behind just the odd white lie. That does.
No, okay. Oh, that was a thought. The spatula. It's another thought. Oh my god!
Yes, this soot seems hauntingly familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on why.
I could use the suit to make something dark, like my sheets.
That doesn't work.
Or on the pot?
That doesn't work.
No. What do we want to cover in the suit? Hell, at this point I'll just try everything. Well, kudos to, who was it said spatula? Baziel. What was your thinking when you suggested the spatula? Maybe you saw it and thought it could be scraped off. Okay, let's have it mentally checked off that the suit does not combine with anything that we currently have. Whew. Wonder if there's anything I can use on the pair at the patrician's area. Maybe it's the camouflage that you need. Oh, that's a thought.
That doesn't work.
Well, not all thoughts are good ones. Yeah, Game of the Times, VF Mikey. Ooh, I can be front in line for this one.
Sweetie doll.
Hey?
So good to see you. You're looking swell.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Now sit down and shut up.
Am I going to be cold?
I'm going to be a star, you know.
Sorry?
I'm auditioning. It's for the star role in the new clicky Trolls Prefer Blondes. It's terribly modern.
Why has your bust line gotten bigger?
Silicone implants, I think they're called.
Silicone?
Yes. Some cone-shaped bits chipped off that insane troll beside me. I stuffed them down my front. My agent thought it would be a good idea.
You're keeping abreast of the competition, so to speak. So, how did you get an audition?
Just stay in line like me. It's ever so much fun. I'm terribly excited about this casting couch idea.
Really?
Oh, yes, because I love fishing.
I think I need a good lie down.
Oh, do you want to go on the couch as well?
Not if I can possibly avoid it, no.
Oh, so would you like my autograph?
You what?
Well, it's like a name on a bit of paper. My agent Otto thought it up. See? Autograph. He says it'll be worth a lot of money one day.
Really?
Oh, yes, especially if you use expensive paper. If you bring me something to write on, I can give one to you.
That's very considerate of you.
And I do have something for you to write on. Oi, luggage. Big book, please.
Next! Next!
That's the appointment book for the hairdressers. I wonder if I can give it back to the barber.
Come in. So, you want to play a hero, yeah?
A hero?
Well, this is to be a hero's role. Just say your lines and we'll see if we can't get you a screen test.
Lines?
All heroes shout something as they attack. It's traditional. Just say whatever comes into your head.
Hasta la vista, baby?
Nein. Here, try this.
But this just says... Arg.
Hey, that's what all dragon slayers say.
Really?
Yeah, just before they fry to a crisp. Come back when you practiced. Now off you go.
What a bizarre little area. Well, we do have our autograph.
An appointment book with the milkmaid's autograph.
Alright, I suspect that the barber will actually enjoy that. Are you selling something else now, Dibbler?
All right. What are you selling this time?
Weight loss, sir?
No, we've had that. I'm still bothered by this, though. How do I get some custard? Am I even meant to do anything here?
That doesn't work.
Could I cut the rubber band? I've got so many freaking items. Oh my... Rincewind, you menace!
This has to be the second biggest, stretchiest object I've seen today.
Sir, come and taste the quality of my wares.
What in Offler's...
There you go.
A bit, well, messy. Poultry power?
Well, it doesn't work anymore, but at least that's a good sign that I'm not going to be getting any custard out of it, because I could do with fewer items, not more. Right, well, I'm glad that we now have this big, stretchy rubber belt.
This has to be the second biggest, stretchiest object I've seen today.
What the hell are we meant to do with that? How many of these items seem intuitively useful? Maybe matches, a mallet, the ladder, and the scissors. Maybe the knife as well. The rest of this is just garbage. Yeah, it does seem like a bungee jumping thing, but where and why would I do that? And where do we have a high area to do it from? Oh, there is the mountain pass. Okay, well, we have to head out to visit the barber anyway. Worm on the stand? I've already got a worm. Unless the idea is that the worm could maybe meet the other worm. I don't see a worm. We already got one. I don't see another. Okay, out the city gate. Anyway, glad to see that you're enjoying the Frostpunk stuff. I had a lot of fun with that game, but I have absolutely wrung it dry. I've done everything I can think to do in the game, which is why it doesn't get played anymore. Yeah, this seems like an appropriate place to somewhat bungee jump from, but oh, hello.
Lo, behold the majesty of those tall, pointy stone things. Lo, that doesn't...
You want to go bungee jumping?
That doesn't...
What could I possibly want that, or indeed 2/3 of my entire inventory for? There's nowhere to go over here, is there? I don't see any names popping up. No. I didn't see anything I could want to do at the edge of the world. Well, this is the woods I want to go to meet the barber guy. You can go bungee jumping on the edge of the world. Ooh, now there's an idea. Another idea is that there are a lot of butterflies around here. Unfortunately, once again, I can't really interact with them. So it doesn't make sense to use the elongated butterfly net with it. Alright, here you go.
Let's keep track of that.
What?
Let's keep track of that. There you are!
She's forgotten about me. If only she would come.
Could you not say come like that, please?
Persistent little blighter, isn't he?
Right, well, my logic was clearly good. The game agrees with it, but it's not enough. I need to find somebody to use the truth potion on. I need to find some way to make him enamored with the appointment book.
An appointment book with the milkmaid's autograph.
What exactly am I meant to do with that? Yeah, one step forward, two steps back. Certainly feeling that. Let's try bungee jumping at the edge of the world. If that doesn't work, I am truly out of ideas. And we will have to continue to grind up against things until we come up with new ideas. Whether or not they have any attachment to logic. Take a picture of her. The picture book won't work unless there's a little demon imp inside it. Although that's a thought. We have not gone and visited the alchemist in a while. Maybe he got his little demon back and we could steal it again.
I knew this game would drive me over it eventually. That doesn't work.
Okay, probably for the better.
They're catching all the fish that go over the edge. That doesn't work. Ooh, pretty.
I don't know. Rainbows, I'm not a fan. LJN, they ruin everything. Bungee jump from the tower where you met death. I was thinking about that, but why? Why is that something we would want to do? Any idea, Nobby?
Evening all.
Now, Nobby? Do I book him now?
Look, I'm not going to stay here. I've had a very trying day.
I know.
Well, I'll just...
I know, Rincewind. Ah, to practice yelling. Ah, that's an excellent bit of logic. Truly excellent. Where was that anyway? That's the alleyway. That is really clever, Unroyal. Before we go over there, I want to check in with the alchemist. And, you know, his stuff that I keep stealing. What is this? Oh, that's the corn.
That looks a bit hot. Someone should do something about that.
I already put it out, but maybe we could put it out again for the laugh.
The world just swims with possibilities. What's that noise? Have you ever thought of...
What?
Well, the advantages of heading back into more... Look, I'm not... Look.
You just wait till you see what the ice creams, chocolate, we've even got counterwise wine gums. You lose a filling the day before you go to the pictures. The Dentists Guild developed it with us. Oh, they're ever so pleased.
Wine gums breaking your teeth?
Well, goodbye.
Doesn't sound like any wine gums I've had, although I'm not the world's biggest fan of them.
Indoor plumbing. Now, whoever said Ankh-Morpork lacked all the mod cons?
Could we possibly pour some soapy water down the sink?
That doesn't work.
No. I suspect we have nothing left to do with the hole, but one could try.
Home to a common house mouse, if I'm not mistaken.
Put the paper bag and banging corn? I don't follow. We already have corn, and I can't see any use for having popped corn. Oh crap, I came up here without the bungee cord. Oh, that's a good point. We did get a new worm. Okay, well now I definitely need to go down.
Assassin training track. Well, I suppose they have to be taught somewhere.
Yeah, catching the fish with a worm sounds reasonable at the edge of the world, but old Breakwind here said that he would want a fishing rod. Perhaps we could fashion a fishing rod out of some of the things we have.
Now I can catch those really dangerous butterflies.
Yeah, I do have string, and I do have the worm.
It's a worm with a string tied to its tail. That...
Are you saying that I am going to go over here and use it on this hole again? Surely not. Luggage.
That doesn't work.
Oh, thank goodness. I don't want to do that again. You have a stick of sorts. I've got a crank.
That...
I've got my butterfly net.
That...
I've got a drumstick.
That...
I've got even more string.
That...
I've got the screwdriver.
That...
I've got a ladder.
That...
The worm looks so unhappy.
It's a worm with a string tied to its tail.
Got a nail. It's kind of a very small pointy stick.
That doesn't work.
I do not know why we tied up the octopus and threw it into the toilet again. Oh my god, what if we need to throw some custard tart at it?
Quite a good...
Oh.
Quite a good...
There's a significant loss of humanity playing this game. Somebody on the YouTube comments to this game thought that we are running yet more punishment games, but they just truly don't understand the brilliance of this game. You're not just seeing a game, you're seeing an era here. Alright, so it's a pretty good idea to go bungee jumping at the tower. I mean, the pieces line up, but the logic of doing the training is pretty amazing. Whether or not it works, I don't know. Oh.
Try again later. Or earlier.
Gah.
That does... Try again later. That doesn't work. That doesn't...
Why not now? Is there something we need to do to this?
This has to be the second biggest, stretchiest object I've seen today.
Yeah, I tried using it on Rincewind. It's not happening either.
That... Try again later.
Or is there something I meant to put on the tip? No, we can only bring one item here, so I think we need to do something to this flagpole or have something else happen before we can do this. Maybe some string on it to tie it a little bit, but it should be able to tie itself. Maybe you need more progress. Also possible. We're using our brains. This is good, but can we get some more or better brains, please? While I'm up here, I should probably... Oh, never mind. I was going to try using the bungee cord and the ladder just in case. The one at a time thingy up there is a bit of a pain. But back in the early 90s, long, painful things like this in games were good. Right. What can we use this thing with? I apologize for how loud and annoying it is when he says that. God knows what these leeches are for as well, good lord. Okay, nothing here, but that's an excellent idea. We can go up there and do that at some point. More progress needed, though. I missed previous streams. Which act are we in? We're in Act 3. The current goal is to become a hero. For that, we need a special spell, a sword that goes ting, some camouflage, a birthmark, and various other things that we're having immense difficulty getting our hands on. Whew. Right, what else? What else? I haven't been able to get into the palace because the palace guards don't want to let me in, and I can't think of an obvious way to get in. Could I try speaking to the psychiatrist again? Maybe he'll give me some... I don't want to go here. Maybe he'll give me some pointers on working on my screaming. Always thinking of Detroit, Pepper.
Baby, sweetie doll.
Alright, but now we're not in the front line anymore. Could I try using my truth potion on either of you?
No, I can't seem to do that.
And I can't knife off his moustache.
No.
And I can't scissor off his moustache.
No.
Have we met anybody that's telling a whole lot of lies? Oh, what about the guards? There's one of them that's saying, no, we're the best of friends. I say, here, have a drink of this. And they go, nah, your wife looks like a puddle. There's also the starfish.
I have absolutely
no desire to talk to you, huh?
Background colour.
Could I have the Amazonian warrior's sword?
Well,
probably not, but where else are we going to get a sword? Maybe the woman's lying about losing her virginity. That's a thought. Tiddlywinks and all that. Here you go.
That doesn't work.
Okay.
That doesn't work.
It did a slight transition there, so I thought, oh, maybe... Well, what about Dibbler? He's always lying. What happens if I give him some?
That doesn't...
Oh, come on. The old codgers?
That doesn't work.
The RIP looked weird when I walked through it, didn't it? Like I took it from the back. Oh, luggage. Well, whatever. Do you think you could forcefully feed a potion to somebody? I mean, me, I probably could, but in this game, unsure about that one. Wait, I've just had a brilliant idea. A fantastic idea. But first, let's see what we can do here.
We're not listening.
Look.
We're not.
Look.
Would you like some suit?
That does.
So way back when we had the family PC and when we had Discworld 2, it was an entire family effort to figure out how to beat it. There was often just play it for a while, make zero progress, and then wait, and then someone has an idea, boot it up on the PC, takes forever, but hey-ho, we get in and something happens. But now, where was it? Broken Drum. Resty believes I have an idea, an item to get in. Well, I'm all ears. And my eldest brother, he got up in the middle of the night thinking he had an idea for a solution in Discworld 2, and that's why I'll always remember that one. Huzzah! Truth tankard.
Egad, look! A picture of the Gold Cup winning rooster at the Platchian Animal Crooning Competition.
May I draw your attention to the picture of the award-winning pig from the Ankh-Morpork Butchers Guild Ball?
yes, that certainly is something. But what about that picture of the Special Merit Medallion winning cockatoos from the Wildlife Preservation Society's award ceremony for recently extinct species? Right, drink up.
Ha! So you fell for my little trap.
Why? What have you done?
What have I done? The pancakes. I stole the pancakes and the prunes and the tooth with the gold. I had the little guy beaten up. He was just lying there crying his little eyes out. I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me.
Okay, we have a problem. He knows. He knows too much.
Hello?
Hello?
Barkeep?
So how can I fool him?
That does... A brimming tankard of truth potion. Just the thing for those hot summer nights.
Could you nail the table so it doesn't spin? That sounds like a good idea, but the table isn't something that can be interacted with. Is there something I can do to distract the braggart?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yes.
That's it.
Barkeep?
What if I get even more booze? Oh my. It just becomes the other one.
That...
Yeah, there is the beam.
Good wood, this. Good wood, this.
Nail the wood? Oh, full of thoughts here. Why?
Good wood, this.
Maybe I can hang something. Yeah, I'll hang the picture of the octopus, which gives us one more thing to distract him with.
Hey, you! What do you think this is? A bar of low decor standards? We only hang pictures of prize-winning animals in here, so we do.
Okay. What?
A fine little octopus, that. A nice sturdy picture frame.
Okay, how about we remove the picture frame and we frame something else that's won an award?
That...
But first I need to get the frame off of it.
That...
Or have the octopus win an award.
That does...
There is a rosette, yes. Yes, that's actually a pretty good idea. Maybe I can cut it off with a knife. It did look rather suspicious, and my attempts to steal it didn't work, but perhaps we need to attempt even more. It's just you do something, oh, that's not enough, and you're like, yes, this will do it. And it's like, yes, but that is also not enough. It can really bring on the despair. Right, it's possible that she will say, oi, don't you touch that, and then we'll distract her with a knock on the front door.
That doesn't work.
What else can we do to pinch the thing?
Yes, I pour pity. Yeah, pour pity.
Couldn't I just take it when she's not here? I thought we tried that, but... Slamming our knockers. 200 collective IQ has been reached. Weird item there in the ground, isn't there? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I think I've just gotten soft locked. And you better believe we have not saved all session. I mean, I could save now. Maybe the game won't like this state, and then crash. Fascinating. Scum has stopped working. Okay, goodbye, Scum. How much of a pit have we just dug ourselves into now? Oh no! All it does is crash. Okay, here's my proposition then. We're going to wrap this up for today. I will, in my spare time, lightning fast go through all the stuff that we just did, and hopefully not do anything more, and then we'll pick back up from this tomorrow. And then since this was a short one, maybe we'll be able to do chapters 3 and 4 to finish off Discworld. It is tomorrow, right? What's my schedule tell me? My schedule says get a better memory, Dillweed. Yes, that's what we'll do. All right, very good. Back to the disc tomorrow.